What's up, YouTubers? Dave in the Cave, new comic book day hauls, and 2 recent Spidey pickups. Next. What's up, guys? Your boy Dave in the Cave back once again for a new comic book day haul video. Total of 17 books to reveal. So we have 7 DC, 8 Marvel. I also have 2 recent Spidey pickups that I was able to pick up this week in really picking up my stack. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. So we're gonna start off with the DC books. So let's just hop right into the goodness. Why don't we? So first book up is Batgirl 38. Joshua Middleton on cover art on this. Really interesting story. Even better cover art. You know, again, Middleton can do no wrong in my book. This is just this is pretty crazy. So super happy to ultimately add this into the collection. Next book up is we have Action Comics 1014. Apparently this comic has some significance. I think this is the first time Naomi does cross over into the DC universe or another DC book, so super excited to ultimately get into this. This one is actually Superman 14. This isn't the version that was supposed to be destroyed, so this is your reprinted cover A. So excited to jump into that. Next up, guys, we have Justice League Dark 14. Again, You're the Villain, really prevalent. Really excited to ultimately jump into that. Next one up is Justice League 30. Been an interesting read so far. We'll keep on going. And then the last 2 books, guys, for DC. This is actually going to be Wonder Woman number 77. Again, I do get both covers on Wonder Woman. So here is your cover A and your cover B by Ms. Jenny Frieson. Straight fire as always. So there you have it, guys. There is my DC stack for this week. Next up is the Marvel books. So I have, again, 8 Marvel books here for us to ultimately take a peek at. So let's just hop right into it. Why don't we? So first up, big one of the week, Marvel Comics 1000. There were almost 1000 variants, so ultimately excited to jump into this. 80 pages, so this should be relatively interesting. So let's move on to the next book. Next book is the Amazing Spider-Man Venom. This is actually a 300 cover swipe. Again, it's 3D, has the 3D glasses here. I'm actually going to keep it sealed. I actually do have another copy that I am going to ultimately open and take a peek at, but nonetheless, I am super excited to have that. Spider-Man Life Story number 6. I think this actually wraps up this particular series. It's been really interesting so far. Really excited to ultimately see how they wrap this book up. Next up here, Absolute Carnage number 2. Here is your cover A. Feels like a little bit of a cover swipe, but nonetheless, first one was a pretty good read. Really excited to ultimately see where Mr. Cates takes it. So that is that. Next up, so we have 3 Amazing Spider-Man number 28s. Again, I get all covers on these particular books because I am quite the completionist. So here is your first cover, Amazing Spider-Man 28. Here is your second cover, Variant Edition. And finally, the third cover, another Variant Edition. Pretty cool. Excited to have it. And my last new comic book day pull for the week, Thanos number 5. Jeff Deckel on cover art once again. Super excited to have it. A big Thanos guy. Really excited to ultimately see where the story is going next. All right, guys. So into the old portion of the video, I was able to actually pull two more Spidey, or I should say older Spidey issues. So let's definitely jump into these. So first one, Amazing Spider-Man number 30. Really clean copy. Got this from my local comic shop. He had a guy walk in, sell him some pretty heavy books. It was Amazing Spider-Man, Fantastic Four, you name it. This particular gentleman had it. And then the find of the week, Amazing Spider-Man number 40. This is a big book. Origin and ultimately finding out the identity of who the Green Goblin was in Norman Osborn. So again, another clean copy. Ultimately, we'll have this pressed and ultimately sent in to CGC. So there you go, guys. There is the new comic book day haul for the week. You actually got to see two bonus books and some older Spidey pulls that I was able to find and ultimately buy. Really happy with how things turned out this week. But if you like what you saw, definitely like, comment, sub up if you haven't already. Really excited to get this video out to you guys and ultimately generate the content that I am. So officially me signing out here. Thanks once again, guys. Your boy Dave in the Cave officially signing out. Peace.